Hmm. I always thought that was one of the best bass players I ever heard in my life. Hey, what's up? What's up, Dorian? I started looking at buying basses again, and I play bass. I play bass guitar, and I've been watching a lot of bass videos. I remember the guy from the Rosillos being one of the best bass players I've ever heard in my life. I know there's better bass players, but like the guy was nonstop. That guy was nonstop. So I think I'm gonna refurbish this one. I just found out. I looked up the serial number on this. I got this when I was 13. I had one bass before this that was I think it was a Sessions bass. It was black. It was a black Sessions bass. Sessions bass. And I think I got it when I was like 10 or 11. But this one I think I'm gonna refurbish it and put new pickups in it and all that shit. I'm gonna sand down the frets or file down the frets. And I'm looking at it now. How's your day been, Dorian? I just had Wishbone on me, and Wishbone, tons of hair, tons of hair. And Tino, you cannot come up on that. They were just outside running around like assholes, and Tino comes in, gets dirt over the floor. Wishbone, for some reason, doesn't do that. Wishbone's not like a digger or anything like that. He's kind of more of like a sniffer. And Wishbone's beautiful white hair, is all over Daddy now. All over Daddy. Right? Right, Prince? Yes. Decent and non-productive. Just the way you like it. You don't like any hassle, right? I don't like hassle either, especially on a Sunday. On a Sunday. Um, yeah, Wishbone is cute. Wishbone's the ultimate homosexual dog. If I was a homosexual male, I think this dog would be perfect at the gay park. I'm surprised homosexuals don't have gay parks. They have a gay everything else, gay bars, gay whatever. But Wishbone would be the ultimate gay lapdog. Yes, he is. Thank you, Fat God. He's very cute. He's very loving. Hey, Jezarella. Good morning. How are you? I woke up with the worst acid reflux. The worst acid reflux. I um I went out last night. I bought a Red Bull. Right. I bought a bag of M&Ms. I got pork rinds and something else. So not only have I had terrible acid reflux, but I had diarrhea twice. Right? Right, little baby boy? Yeah. So let's put the baby boy down. No, no, no. Get Wishbone. You have. And I woke up with scratches on my face. I got a scratch here, and I was bleeding on the top of my head. I don't know if I was having nightmares of a certain homosexual man attacking me from Pennsylvania or stalking me. But I'm telling you right now, I'm scratching myself at night, and I think it's because of that that Pennsylvania pervert. And I don't think I'm going to be able to go to work tomorrow because of it, because I have PTSD now because of this. I might actually lose my job because of this PTSD, the stalking, this nonstop harassment and accusations by this man, by this supposed Air Force veteran and homosexual activist. My new doc. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Having gay dreams now, possibly. Um, I haven't really documented it yet, but as soon as I document it, I am going to get a lawyer. My new dachshund has destroyed my backyard. Yes, because he's a digger. Dachshunds will burrow. They will burrow for real. Any kind of terrier. I think dachshunds are sort of a terrier, I think. I was just reading dachshund means badger hound. They were bred to dig them out of holes, true. I also have another dog I've called a gay since getting him. Well, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. It's funny you say that because Tino, Tino only humps male dogs. He doesn't care about females. He only humps male dogs, and I don't think it's a dominance thing. I think Tino is actually homosexual. Wishbone, I just think doesn't have any sex drive, and he's just retarded. But he has his testicles. I never got him fixed. I don't think I'm going to get him fixed. PDSD, yes, I think I might have PDSD. That's true, Dorian. Fat God, there's been a certain homosexual from Pennsylvania who has been stalking me online, accusing me of certain things, and I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. I'm scratching my face. I woke up with blood dripping down my head, and I don't think I'm going to go to work tomorrow because I'm so frightened of this. And if I lose my job, I'm going to hire a lawyer. I'm going to hire a lawyer. These accusations of felonies are absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I think every second of my life, um, someone's going to bust down my door saying you are under arrest for swatting and doxing. Swatting and doxing. Mine is definitely gay, so I named him gay name. Named him a gay name, Miles. Like Miles Davis? I think Miles Davis is more like a maybe Spencer or Ben. How about Ben? Name him Ben. That's so gay like him. Right. I would probably name him Ben after Ben Gay. Ben Gay. That's okay, Fat God. That's okay. And now I realize how women feel when they're sexually harassed on the street, when they get the cat calls, when they get, when they get stalked online. I feel like a bitch. This Pennsylvania pervert has made me his bitch, and I am now, I am now suffering from PTSD. It possibly could be because I'm telling you right now, I was named after the statue and the king. So I want to be honest with you. The statue of David looks extremely gay. I think the statue of David must have been a gay man. He looks like a gay man. The king, I'm not too sure. The king was a pervert. The king was a pervert. He stared too long at a woman bathing, and he ended up having the husband killed. So, pervert homosexual. I was named after a pervert and a homosexual. And that's definitely true. I don't really hear people being named, or I don't really meet too many people named David. Not too many. David means beloved and gay, I think. Yes. Well, David was the most beloved by God. David was the most beloved by God. Yes. Um, in fact, even after the terrible shit that David did, God forgave him. He asked for God's forgiveness. But I am beloved. I'm beloved by many. By, as of right now, 116 of you. Or so, I think. It's possible that maybe 5 of you love me and the rest of them hate me. Beloved gay. Kind of suits you. Yes. Yes. That's true. You guys want to watch some gays throwing penis lollipops at children? You want to watch some terrible homosexual videos? so we can put this to bed, that finally I can prove to you without a doubt that homosexuals are just as bad as everybody else. Just as bad as everybody else. And sometimes even worse. Sometimes even worse. 116 subscribers. Fag God. Thank you. I am beloved by Michelle Gay. That's true. That's true. You were absolutely right, Dorian Gray. I don't like picking on homosexuals. I'm not picking on homosexuals. I just want you guys to understand that this, oh, don't pick on me because I'm gay bullshit, or don't pick on me because I'm handicapped or whatever. You're not special. You're not special. In fact, handicapped people get a lot of special treatment. I don't know what the fuck they're complaining about. Also, so do homosexuals. Are homosexual people handicapped? Why do they get so much? Why do they get special treatment? Or why do they crave special treatment? That doesn't make any sense to me. It all has to do with sex. It has nothing to do with how you think or anything like that. It's your sexual desire. That doesn't make you handicapped. Okay, Wishbone, knock it off. So I really don't understand this. And I don't understand why Ben Gay out in Pennsylvania would accuse me of this. Like somehow some sort of veteran and he deserves some kind of special treatment. I'm sorry. No. No. You don't deserve special treatment. You did sign a contract with the federal government and they owe you. I don't owe you anything. Your contract is with the federal government, not with me. Not with me. And to the gay community, I just want to tell you something right now. Shame on you. Shame on you for begging the federal government for permission to get married. Shame on you. Thank you, federal government. The same federal government that basically told you to go fuck yourselves. You should have told the federal government to go fuck themselves. You're going to get married anyway. You're going to get married anyway. Oh. I have two very close gay relatives that are gay. That's true. They enjoy all my gay jokes. One is male, one is female. Yeah. Listen, there are a lot of frigging intelligent gays out there that get it. They get it. And they don't agree with this throwing penis shaped lollipops at children. They don't. They're respectable people. I'm talking about the homosexuals that demand respect because of their sexuality. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I do not demand respect or any kind of special treatment because I'm a heterosexual. I do not demand it. A gay drive-by is when you roll down the window and throw Skittles, sprinkles, or glitter. Everybody needs to have fun. And if your idea of fun is throwing penis-shaped lollipops at children from a float, I'm telling you right now, you can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can find this. I'm gonna look up Gay Pride Parade, New York City, penis-shaped lollipops. And I'm telling you right now, there was a lot of kids out there, a lot of children out there saying, "Yeah, gay, gay." So stupid. Think about how stupid that is. So dumb. So dumb that anyone would be celebrating anyone's sexuality. Give me a break. I can understand celebrating someone's you know, devotion or some kind of, for instance, this guy in Pennsylvania gets married to this other guy, right? Good for you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your life. Let's celebrate that. But I'm not going to celebrate the fact that you want to have sex with this guy. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. You don't deserve any special rights out there because you want to put your dick in something else other than a vagina. I'm sorry. Think about how ridiculous that is. That is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm telling you guys, the way things are working or the way things are going now, when people are so focused on sexual desires and people's sexual rights and all this crap, I'm telling you right now, the next big thing in the next 20 years, you'll see it. Possibly even sooner. I think it's going to happen sooner because things happen a lot faster now because of social media, all this stuff. I'm telling you right now, the next thing you're going to be dealing with, the next thing we're going to be hearing with is age. Why should someone be restricted from loving another human being based on age? You think I'm kidding? That's going to be the next thing. Only funny if they left a mark on their foreheads. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm telling you right now. Let's look this up. I got to look this up. Hold on for 1 second, because I'm not lying about this. You guys think I'm just trying to be negative and inflammatory and all this stuff because I've been accused of this even by the Bergen County prosecutor. All right, this is this is stuff that really happens. This is stuff that really happens. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Take it up with the homosexuals on the floats that threw the fucking penis shaped lollipops at the kids. Don't get on my case. Hold on. All right. Images. Let me screen share this with you. And and these are just I'm just letting you know they're out there. They're out there. There you go. There you go. Now these were being thrown from floats, rainbow pecker pops. These were being thrown from floats at the Greek gay pride parades. And there were children there. There were children there. You see this? There were children there. Why would you throw candy at children if you don't want them to put it in their mouths? Think about that. Think about that. Shame on you. Shame on you, gay pride parade people. Shame on you. And I'm telling you something right now. If Ben Gay in Pennsylvania supports that, scumbag, big time scumbag. Um, the thing is, when we were young noodles, it was still a massive shame to be gay. I mean, this changed during our life. Maybe that's why the celebration is a bit much now. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, Fat God. I don't know if you're really gay, all right? But growing up, I remember Boy George. Boy George made millions and millions of dollars. So did Freddie Mercury. So did Adam Ant. So did all these other homosexuals. Liberace. These gays were not hiding in the closet, and they were making a lot of money. They were making a lot of money. It might have been funny. It still is funny today. Gay jokes are funny. I'm sorry. Um, and I want to point something out. When I was younger, I didn't go to my parents and say I was heterosexual. I never did that. I was. I wasn't proud of the fact that I was getting laid out to my parents. Um, I was proud of it, in a way where I was telling my other friends, but then even when I told them, it was weird. It was very strange explaining this to my other friends. It's just a bizarre thing. And I don't really think that gays were hiding. They might have been embarrassed. That's true. They might have been embarrassed, but the gays weren't hiding. There's no way the gays were hiding. And if that is true, fag god, this is what I'm trying to get at. If that's true, that's still ridiculous. That is ridiculous as fuck. That now you got to celebrate. Why? Why? Yes, a mark on the forehead in the shape of a penis. Then yes, he was. Liberace was an extreme flamboyant homosexual. Very, very flamboyant. And I know a lot of flamboyant heterosexuals too. I do. 100%. I know a very, very flamboyant heterosexual, and they happen to be Jewish. A very flamboyant heterosexual, whatever. Well, the thing about all right, so you're talking here. Here's the thing, Ellen DeGeneres. The reason why Ellen DeGeneres came out as homosexual was because it was going to make her more popular. It was going to help her career. She didn't have to do that. In fact, Elvira just came out recently. Elvira just Elvira could have came out a long time ago, but you know what? It wouldn't have helped her career. It wouldn't have helped her career because she knew that there was a lot of freaky dudes out there, a lot of freaky dudes that wanted to get down with Elvira. I don't think Ellen. No, there was no guys out there that wanted to get down with Ellen DeGeneres. You know, you know, yeah, you're right. You're right, gay god. I'm a fat god. So let's look up. Was Liberace gay? I don't. I'm trying to find these gay pride. Oh, here you go. Here's some more gay pride candy. All right. This blows my mind. And of course the women wanted to get. Oh wow, they're not even. It was candy shaped in the shape of a vagina. Rainbow chocolate. Here you go. Let me share this with you guys. And just remember, these were being thrown in the streets of New York City, where children were hanging out. There you go. I mean, you want to talk about you know pedophilia. This is. I mean, imagine if I did that. Imagine if I started throwing these out at a park. And why would you bring your kid to a gay pride parade? Why? So they can get lollipops thrown at them? So they can see a bunch of guys. Let me look up some gay pride parades in New York City. Hold on, guys. This should be good. And this is what children were experiencing. Wow. Wow. All right, guys, ready for this? Let me screen share. Let me screen share. This has everything to do with sexuality. This has everything to do with sexuality. And I'm telling you right now, if this doesn't creep you out or make you feel uncomfortable, then I could sniff kids all day. What does it matter? What does it matter if I have if anyone has child porn on their phone? What does it matter? Let's check this out. 2019. Celebrate LGBTQ World Pride 2019 in New York with kids. Do it. Do it. Unfortunately, these photos are not. Well, let's read it. Let's read it. Unfortunately, these photos are blurred out for some reason now. I don't know why. Stonewall riots were a seminal point in the LGBTQ rights movement. I've told you guys this again. The Stonewall riots had nothing to do with homosexuality. It had everything to do with the mafia. Everything to do with the mafia. The police raided the gay bar. Let's see. In 1969, police raided the gay bar for what would be the final time. The patrons and locals pushed back, sparking an equal rights movement that would spread worldwide. Stonewall is now a U.S. National Historic Landmark. It was a mafia-run bar that got raided because the mafia was running it. I'm sorry. That's what happened. The Stonewall riots are remembered in New York City each year with the annual New York Parade. The New York Pride March, and an event that is now colorfully duplicated in many other major cities around the world. It's only fitting. Sorry, it's only fitting that the site of the very first Pride Parade will be the host city of the World Pride Parade in 2019. Why are all these photos blurred out? Why are all these photos blurred out, guys? Why? You want to know why? Because there's children involved. There's children involved. Let's see if we can get this one off. There you go. There you go. Look at that little girl being thrown up in the air. Look at this guy. Yeah! Gay pride! Gay pride! In Madrid. In Madrid. All right. Wow, yeah! Woo! 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 Yeah, get them. Now let's throw candy at these children. Let's throw candy. Oh, look at this. Look at this. All right. Look at this. Look at all these children. And I'm telling you right now, this is not a place for kids. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why in yeah! Woo! There you go, gay kids. There you go. All right. All right. Yeah. Woo! Oh my. All right. All right. Yeah. This kid is in a ballerina's outfit. I don't know what's going on there, but um, these people look like monsters. Um, let's see. And you even got a fucking gay prime minister in Canada, the ultimate queer, Trudeau, ultimate queer, and queer being the Q in LGBTQ. So don't get on my case about that. If you're going to complain about that, complain to the LGBTQ community for doing that. So it goes on and on. There's tons of children here. All right, so we can put that to rest. That children show up to these gay pride parades. They do. This is not me making this up. This is what happens. All right. So now let's see what happens at a gay pride parade. Hold on. because they're just showing you children with flags. They're not showing you the actual parade. Do, 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 do. Oh, it won't show me. Hold on. Hold on. Because I've been there before. I've been there. And I'm telling you something right now. I'm telling you something right now. All right, wait, here we go. See if we can get this one up. Now this isn't too risky, but it's kind of inappropriate for children to be there, and you got to remember they're throwing stuff in the crowd. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I was there. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. Guys dancing around in their underwear. All right. Now you could say, well, they do that at the beach. They do that at the beach. Yeah, they do. Oh, and then of course there's these guys, the gay Gestapo, dressed up like fucking leather Nazis, and that's what they're dressed up like. Just so you know. Just so you know. Just so you know. And there's children there. Oh, there's children there. I'm sure it gets worse. And I'm telling you something right now. I've seen women with their shirts off, women just in fishnet stockings. This goes on and on and on. All right. This goes on and on and on. Oops. Yes, leave this page. This goes on and on and on. Now, if I was to do this in a park around kids, what would you think? What would you think? There you go. Let me show this. Now, would you guys want these men around your kids? I'm just curious if these guys were walking around your street, right, doing this, would you tell your kids to go outside and talk to them? They look like Ku Klux Klan members. Looks like some right wing fucking shit. You would think if they weren't at a gay pride parade, you would think at a gay pride there wasn't a gay pride parade. You think there were a bunch of Trump supporters. There were a bunch of Trumpers. There should be Nazi flags flying around. I go for the penis straws. Well, again, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But now we're talking about getting children involved with this. Children. This is the most inappropriate parade ever. This isn't the Thanksgiving Day parade. This isn't the Columbus Day parade. This isn't the Macy's whatever blah blah blah. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. This is a parade of perversion. This is a parade about sex. And I'm telling you something right now. They're throwing candy at kids. They're throwing candy at kids from these floats. And you could say, well, they weren't really throwing the candy at the kids. But there's kids there. What do you think if you throw candy in an audience and there's children there? What do you think they're going to do? What do you think the kids aren't going to eat it? You're giving them lollipops shaped in the shape of a penis. What do you think children are going to do with that? If I had if I went to the Mayor de Blasio, and said, I want to have a parade and I want to throw penis-shaped lollipops at people. And he would say, well, there might be kids there. I'd say, I don't care. Let them eat it. Yeah, but we really don't want children walking around with penis candy in their mouth. That's inappropriate. That's kind of risque. No, no, no. They don't say anything like that. They say, yeah, throw it, throw it. Have fun. It's your right. It's your right to be gay. Oh my God. Stonewall was known for the drug-filled parties. Yes, but it was a mafia-run bar, and that's why they raided it. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right. I believe the gay pride thing just means they aren't hiding anymore. They were never hiding. They were never hiding. Tell me when they were hiding, Dorian. Tell me when they were hiding. In fact, do you think Ben Gay in Pennsylvania was hiding? I guarantee that guy's been fucking doing gay stuff his whole life. Nothing has been, and he found other gay people. How do you find other gay people if you're all hiding? How did all these hiding gays find the Stonewall Tavern? Were they hiding in there? I don't think they were hiding in there. I think they were partying and fucking. Listen, they're not heterosexual. It just you got to remember this. You got to remember this because no one's picking on these people. You're living in a world that's predominantly heterosexual. I'm sorry. And it just so happens that you're in the minority. So you're hanging out at a minority bar. By the way, by the way, imagine if I had a whites only bar or a white bar if I called it a white male bar, a white heterosexual male bar. Imagine if I advertised a bar as a white heterosexual male bar. What do you think would happen? Come on, stop with this. Stop with this. They there also is moms that wear free mom hugs. I guess for those whose parents who deem them. I don't know. Denied them. I don't know. I don't know about that. All I know is that I go to the park sometimes and I see these slut moms, and I mean slut moms, because you're walking around in these very tight spandex pants, pushing around a stroller with an infant inside, and then you got a 3-year-old behind you, right? And I'm a man, right? I'm a pervert just like that pervert in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna feel really bad about it, but I'm gonna look. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna feel really bad about it, but I'm gonna look. And then the kid turns around and looks at me, and he goes, "Mommy, why is that guy staring at us?" And she goes, "I don't know. He's just a jerk. Don't look at him." She knows full well. She knows full well why I'm looking over there. She knows full well why every man is doing that. Sluts, big time slut moms. There's a lot of slut moms out there. Sherry Jackson. Do you think Bergs is gay for pay with Norm F? I've heard this over and over again. Bergs is one of those guys that will do anything for money. He'll do anything for money, Jerry Vollmer. Anything. Oh my God. Violator, how are you? You'd get heaps of grays turning up. Yes, probably. People would call your bar a sausage fest. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. There was a guy in Riverville, New Jersey, who had one of the last liquor license in Riverville. Because in New Jersey, you can't just open up a bar without a liquor license, and there's only a certain amount of liquor licenses in New Jersey. So you got to buy them up. You can't just make one. You can't go ask for one, right? So this guy had one of the last ones in the town, and I went to him. I said, "Breege, he's an Indian." I said, you better open up a gay bar." He goes, "Yeah, because gays." He knows this. He knows this. Very smart Indian guy. He goes, "Gays spend a lot of money on drugs and alcohol. They love to party. They love to party." So we were coming up with names for the bars, and I said I wanted to do Club Eruption, right? And he goes, "No." He goes, "No, Club Fuck." And the town wouldn't let him do it. So I think he tried suing the town. Good for Breach. DGAF women. Uh, it's a class of deviants. Really? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I just never heard of that before. They like public sex, etc. That's gay. Glory hole attendance slash women have taken isolation badly. Wow. You know when this all started? This started with that fucking 50 Shades of Grey. And that's the gayest thing ever, the 50 Shades of Grey stuff. And women bought it. And a lot of women got beaten up because of it. A lot of women got a lot of bruises because of that, and they were okay with it. So stupid. 50 Shades of Crazy, you're a loser. You're a big time loser, 50 Shades of Crazy. I'm sure 50 Shades of Crazy got smacked around a couple times because of that fucking book. Cut it out! Cut it out! Yes, club fuck. Yes. That's right. That's right. Don't give a fuck. The DGAF. Anyway, guys, hold on for a second. I'm gonna go fill up my coffee. And to be honest with you guys, I don't know why we're supposed to feel bad for these gays. I don't understand. Think about it. They got it pretty good. They can hook up with whoever they want, never get them pregnant. Never get them pregnant. They have to worry about the same things we do, which is STDs and psychos. That's it. That's it. Gays don't have to work. Gays can go out and fuck whoever they want. They can fuck any other gay and not have to worry about it. And they can walk away and say, "Oh, I better hope that fucking loser never calls me again." That's it. Why do we feel bad for gays? Why? You guys got it pretty good. You got it pretty fucking good. What about the whole transgender thing? I specifically mean schools talking about this to kids from. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. All right, it exists, and if it exists, you have to know about it. You have to teach these kids about it. I don't understand how any mother or father can support their child's decision at the age of 5 years old, 13 years old to be transgender, and they won't let them smoke cigarettes. They won't let them fucking get tattoos. They won't let them drink alcohol. Sex is a very adult thing, all right? Because it can get you in trouble. It can get you in trouble. And there's a lot of adults out there that don't practice, or don't not say practice, but they don't treat it like an adult thing. They don't. They treat it like a big fucking party. So they have to be warned about this. I think teaching the kids, you got to warn them about it. Be like, listen, this is a life decision, but you got to remember, there's no turning back. Depending on how far you go. Depending on how far you go. But wait, allowing them to wear one day male and the next day female school uniforms. Again, let them do it. Let them do it. I'm gonna tell you something right now, fat god. I used to have a mohawk in high school. I used to have all this fucking weird shit. I grew out of it. It wasn't a lifestyle, but I grew out of it. I remember there was a guy. There was a guy who used to come to school in a skirt, right? Now you see that every once in a while. People come to school with, like, people walk around with kilts and shit like that. But this guy came to school with a skirt. He no longer wears that. If I ever brought that up to him, he'd be like, "Yeah, that was gay." He's in prison now. DJ AF, don't give a fuck. Always easy to find in supermarkets and petrol stations. Anywhere there is a public toilet. Petrol stations. You must be from another country. Violator. You just gave yourself away. We don't call them petrol stations. But yeah, yeah. And that's the thing about that's what I was talking about yesterday. The reason why gays were getting fucking arrested was because of public fucking nudity, public sex. They were going to like truck stops. They were doing deviant shit. No one gave a fuck if they were fucking each other in their houses, you know. But the moment you go out into public and I got to go take a piss, and you're fucking your boyfriend in there sucking some dick, or you're knocking on the stall saying, hey, what's going on over there? There's going to be problems. There's going to be problems, and there were. And then they said, oh, you're picking on me. You're picking on me. No, no one's picking on you. Get the fuck out of here. I got to take a shit. I got to take a shit. I didn't come here to fucking to come all over your fucking face. Get the fuck out of here. Basically push it down their throats when only a small percentage of people are. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I'm not saying push it down anyone's throats. All I'm saying is that the stuff exists. All right, just like any other thing out there. And if it exists and there's knowledge about it, you gotta, you gotta teach kids about it. Listen, out of those 300 kids, I guarantee you, there's one of them. There's one of them. You know, and you gotta, you gotta be able to say, hey, listen, don't don't grow up being fucked up. You know, because a lot of people grow up being fucked up, because they feel like they they can't they can't tell anyone. I never grew up like that. I never grew up like that, and that's why, when people say you're inflammatory or you're whatever, I don't have to worry about anything. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I don't wear a uniform. I'm not a cop. I'm not a. I don't work for the federal government. I can say whatever the fuck I want. If you're jealous of that, I'm sorry. There have been many prominent men who lied as women, and vice versa. Yeah, this has been going on for a very long time, since the Romans, even the Greeks. No one was hiding. No one was hiding. People were lying. Let's 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 use that from now on. No one was hiding. They were lying. They were lying. And I remember an interview with Boy George. He said, "Would everyone be happy if I lied to them and married their daughters?" And then one day they found out that, I was banging some guy, I cheated on them, whatever. Would they be happy? Because I can't control it. They were lying. They were lying the whole time. They weren't hiding. They were lying. Yeah. Governor McGreevey. Governor McGreevey in New Jersey. Big time liar. No surprise there. No surprise there. Billie Jean, the tennis player. I thought she was openly gay. I thought she was openly gay. I always remember her as being a bull dyke. You know what? Let me rip a wicked piss. I'll be right back. gonna look something up real quick. I'm gonna look up cheating in the homosexual community. So I guarantee you, it's worse than heterosexual. Dude, you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me with this shit. How to celebrate gay pride without being a jerk. Etiquette rules don't fly out the window just because everyone's wearing feather boas. This is an article from City Lab. Here's how to be respectful even in these gays are not respectful. Let's see. Hold on. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? No, I don't want that. I like how all these gay fucking whatever try to make it extremely impossible to understand their statistics because they want to tell you that ever had sex, ever had same sex sexual partner, had same sex sexual partner in the last 12 months. I asked a specific question: do gays cheat more than heterosexuals? Let's do homosexuals. Do homosexuals. Mm. Upset over sexual versus emotional infidelity among gay, lesbian, bisexual, and heterosexual adults. Just a bunch of fucking articles. They won't say yes or no. All right. Are same sex or heterosexual relationships more stable? And I'm assuming that I think the gay population is what, like 7% or something like that, or 12%, not even 3% or something. Okay, here you go. All right, this is what I'm going to read you guys. And again, this isn't me picking on anyone, guys. This is not me picking on anyone. This is just me sharing information with you from the website, Psychology Today. So, which relationships are the least most stable? The gaps in the stability of same sex and different sex relationships are diminishing. Still, if you thought all relationships would show the same stability today, given the current legal and cultural climate, that is not the case. Overall, same sex couples reported shorter relationship lengths than different sex couples. So they're saying gay couples versus heterosexuals. If you're gay, you're probably not going to stay with your partner. And if you're heterosexual, you probably will. The male same sex couples experience significantly higher rates of this than female couples. So um, the gay men are more likely to cheat and leave their partner than gay women. That's what they're saying here. This is consistent with the previous findings. Gay and bisexual men are exposed to minority. Who cares? Who cares why? Where these men differ from women and female couples, yeah, we get it. Men are pigs. We get it. We get it. I want to know about heterosexual people versus gay people, because I'm going to point something out that Cab Seven, this guy is saying that he isn't stalking me. He loves his husband. He would never do that. Studies show, studies will show that the gay male will stalk, the gay male will leave, the gay male will cheat more likely than a gay female or a heterosexual male or a heterosexual woman. Studies will show you that. This isn't me saying this. These are studies, the CDC probably, I don't know. J. Edgar Hoover, that's true. Transvestite, big time. Big time. Go Ravens. Love is cursed by monogamy. Well, I just don't think that people know how to be monogamous. I think that especially now, the females, the females see a big world out there where they didn't see that before. My cigarettes. They didn't see that before, and now they're tempted. Men, on the other hand, do this. So, just like in the Garden of Eden, the female's taking the apple. The female's taking the apple, taking a big bite, and the male, Adam, is just standing by and watching, and he's going like this. He's not doing anything about it. My neighbor just said, "Shut the fuck up" to my dog, and didn't see me standing outside. Although she apologized, and I said, "I don't give a fuck." Hilarious. Dude, I scream at my dog. I tell my dog, "Shut the fuck up" all the time. He sits out there and he cries. He does not want to do anything without me. Anything. Exactly, Sherry. I'm sorry. Exactly, Dorian. I so don't care who people screw. then why is it such a big deal to Ben Gay, the pervert or the predator out in Pennsylvania? Why does he constantly bring that up? Why? And why is he stalking a heterosexual like me? Is he trying to convert me? No, it's not going to happen, Ben. It's not going to happen. I let all my gay heterosexual friends know this and to shut the fuck up about it either way. Yeah. So why is this guy, why does he keep bringing up the fact that he's a homosexual, right? He's a veteran, he's a Christian. No one fucking cares. I know why he's doing it. I know why he's doing it. Because he's trying to get sympathy. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Because of what you're doing, Cab, I can't go to sleep at night. I wake up with scratches all over my face, thinking I'm being attacked by you. I have PTSD because of you. I'm not interested in you. You make me feel very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. And now that I know that you've been stalking me for 17 months, I put spotlights outside of my house because of you. When I get my phone back on Monday, I'm gonna show everybody the spotlights I put out because of this pervert. There's a lot of homosexual serial killers out there. A lot of homosexual serial killers out there. Jeffrey Dahmer being one of the worst. How do we know that Cab 7 isn't another Jeffrey Dahmer? I'm not interested in you. Yes. Hashtag PTSD from Cab 7. I'm telling you, I scratched my head open. I was bleeding. What the hell is it? Right there. Right there. I was bleeding from my head this morning. I scratched my face. What the hell is it? I had very terrible nightmares about this guy. And the reason why I'm talking about him is so that if something does happen to me, I hope the police investigate this. Ben Avery in Pennsylvania. If something happens to me, investigate him. I'm telling you right now. This is for the record, Bergen County Sheriff's Department or prosecutor's office. Hey Ruby, how are you? Hi. Let's look up. Let's look up serial killers in the homosexual community. Uh, oh my God. Oh my God. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. Here's just some. Here's just some of the homosexual serial killers out there, and one of them looks exactly like Cab 7. Exactly like Cab 7. You tell me. Hold on, let me screen share this. You tell me. And tell me why I shouldn't be frightened of this man. Look at this guy right here. That doesn't look like Ben? Right here. And this doesn't look like Ben? Let's read this article. Queer crime. How homophobia helped 4 gay serial killers continue to kill. Now this is what this guy Ben is accusing me of. Homophobia. Homophobia. Guys, I feel sick to my stomach. I'm starting to shake. These prolific serial killers could have been caught sooner if the police weren't so quick to brush off their victims. Are you guys reading this? If you're a true crime fan, you know there's no shortage of books, documentary, podcasts, or original reporting detected to the victims of violent crimes and the people who committed those violent crimes. At the same time, we know that that cases that get the most attention are usually ones that are committed against whites, white middle class, whatever. So, cisgender people who look like are cisgender people. Serial killers like Ted Bundy, the Golden State Killer, and Paul Dimbardo, the victims of the most talked about unsolved crimes like JonBenet Ramsey. The media is busy covering a certain very small section of cases. Meanwhile, hate crimes, including murders of gays, trans, and non binary people, are on the rise. Queer crime is a monthly column, blah, blah, blah. So they're basically saying that they're ignoring these gay crimes. They're ignoring this stuff. This month, we're talking about John Wayne Gacy was arrested for murder of a 16-year-old Robert Peist or whatever. He told police he had more bodies buried in the crawl space under his house in the suburb of Chicago. John Wayne Gacy being a flamboyant homosexual that dressed like a clown, and then told everyone that he was a fun-loving guy, a fun-loving guy. Oh, I love you guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So don't tell me that Ben can't be a serial killer. He was also known. The newspaper labeled Gacy the Homo Butcher, the Homo Butcher, and referred to the murders as bizarre sex slangs and gay sex murders. Guys, what? I don't have anything to worry about. I don't have anything to worry about. Gacy committed a number of assaults that didn't end in murder, and despite reports being filed by the victims, police believed Gacy when he claimed it was nothing more than a casual sex slave relationship. All right, I'm getting very, very nervous here. Very nervous. Very, very nervous. Cab 7, I'm not interested in you. I am not interested in you. Leave me alone. It goes on. It goes on. Jeffrey Dahmer. Dahmer committed the murder and dismemberment of 17 men and boys between 1978 and 1991. Some of his victims were male prostitutes, and he met some of them at gay bars around Milwaukee. By 1991, he had already killed 10 people, but was nowhere close to being caught. Milwaukee's gay community was used to people coming and going, and no one, police or civilian, had connected any of the disappearances or considered that there might be a serial killer among them. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? Stop it. Assaulting, strangling his victims, eventually started experimenting with them, keeping them alive but incapacitating them. In the process of committing his 13th murder, Dahmer left his 14-year-old victim, alone in his apartment after injecting hydrochloric acid into his frontal lobe. He came back to find um, he had woken up and escaped his apartment. Three young women found him and called the police. When the police arrived, Dahmer claimed that his boyfriend that he was his boyfriend and he had just too much to drink after a fight. The police made a couple of gay jokes before helping Dahmer take his victims back to his apartment. They took Dahmer's word for it, calling it a boyfriend-boyfriend thing, and didn't conduct a search. If they had, they would have found the bodies of other victims who Dahmer has killed just 3 days earlier. Why aren't the cops looking into this Ben Avery guy? Why? Bruce McArthur, another homosexual killer, serial killer, attempting to explain away homophobia in the way the police investigated their crimes, with arguments about it being a different time, can only get you so far. In the case of Toronto Bruce McArthur, police were ignoring red flags and conducting based investigations only a few years ago. McArthur murdered 8 men between 2010 and 2017, and recently released reports found that misconceptions about the gay community may have impeded the search for his victims. All I am saying is that I'm being stalked online by a homosexual male that I don't want to have anything to do with. I don't want to have anything to do with. He has raised money to capture me, right? He has insisted that I've committed federal crimes using my name, even behind the scenes. And I know you did that because one of the people that are involved with this I'm talking to, Ben. Now, what I'm saying right now, Ben, I need you to stay away from me. I need you to leave me alone. You can come in here, Ben. You can come in here, Ben. But I'm not going to have any conversation with you. All right. I'm not going to have any kind of relationship with you. It's never going to happen. All right. And for me to think that you're just some monogamous heterosexual based on the statistics, no way. No way. And I'm not saying this. These are statistics that you can find online anywhere. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Cisgender people are like us who have been born in the right body. Oh, that's very convenient. Very convenient. The poor boy who ran to the police for help was literally handed back to Dahmer for dinner in court. Yeah, absolutely. Because he was a homosexual. I thought these people were hiding. They're lying. Is Mr. Cab married? I have no clue. He says he is. I've never seen any documents saying so. Again, this guy could be lying about everything. He's lying about me. I know that for a fact. He's lying about me. And he's using my name to get money to capture a swatter. Dave has a girlfriend. Move on, freak. That's right. Thank you, Sherry Jackson. Thank you. Who else comes up besides Gacy and Dahmer? I just said, hold on. I'll read it again. Bruce McArthur, Dennis Nielsen. There's a bunch of other ones. People forget about this. There's a lot of homosexual serial killers out there. A lot of them. And this is all based on sex. Now I don't have to worry about. I'm not a woman, So I don't have to worry about the heterosexual serial killers that are out there for sex. I'm worried about the homosexual serial killers that are out there for sex. That's what I'm worried about. You women can worry about the guys, and rightfully so. But I'm worrying about the homosexual serial killers, because I'm a man. You guys don't have to worry about the homosexual serial killers. You guys got to worry about the heterosexual ones. That's just the truth. Move on from noodles, Cab 7. I hear Bergs is available. Yeah, go after Bergs. Bergs will Cab. Bergs will let you do stuff with him and to him for money. You could take all that money that you got from people to capture me, and give it to Bergs. You'll get a bunch of nudies and stuff. He'll talk dirty to you on the phone, and your fake husband won't know the difference. Yeah. For anyone, for anyone to think that I have nothing to worry about. First, I want to point out that this guy is accusing me publicly of committing felonies. All right, and as we know, I'm gonna bring it up again. As we know, there were some people with mental disorders out there that insisted to throw themselves into the fire because of this, because of what he said. And if you don't believe me, I have the audio recordings.
You that I'm friends with David Baldo, Noodles. Me and him are arch enemies. We've never been friends. I don't know why you would think that. All I ever thought of you, Ben, was to try to figure out all the effery. It's not as simple as you thought. And it's not as simple as many thought. To me, after I talked to you at D-Live that you wanted me to go my way and you go your way, I was never friends with them, so I don't understand why you can't just talk to me, Ben.
So this is what I'm trying to get at. Ben, because you said that, there's a woman out there with a mental handicap, right? That lives not too far from me. That threw herself into the fire because of you, because of what you said. This is her words too, Ben.
It has nothing to do with it. He did not hire me to do that. I
And I want to point this out. She says he didn't hire her. She said she did it on her own. You're an influencer, Ben. You're a big influencer. Just remember that, Ben. And when I get my lawyer, when I got my lawyer, you're going to be a big influencer without any money.
It has nothing to do with it. He did not hire me to do that. I threw myself in the pit of fire of hell with all the swatting and the doxing and the death threats. Just trying to figure out what the hell has been going on.
Now, here's my thing. Let's pretend I am. Let's pretend I'm the most dangerous person in the world. Ben, because of you, this woman, what she did, she's been in the psych ward. I don't know if you know this, Ben. She's been in the psych ward 3 times. 3 times. Because she believes you. Because she believes you. So what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna hire a company to go through all my stuff. All my stuff. I have a friend who works for this Israeli firm that breaks into phones for the NYPD, and they can hack anything. They can get into anything. They can find out what you got in there. They can find out what was sent to you. They can read everything. I don't know if he'll do it pro bono. I hope he will. Because the moment he does this company, I'm going to go to court with this company. I'm going to say, this guy, Ben Avery, has been accusing me of committing felonies. He raised money to capture me. And then I'm going to say, because he did this woman, this psychotic woman, came after me, did crazy stuff, and ended up in the hospital for 3 times. 3 times.
No, damn it. That story's all wrong. You're twisting things. You're twisting it, David. He did not hire me. He did not even know I was going to do this. He probably even thought I was just being friends with you. How can I be friends with people that do shit like that? I can't be friends with people that like to hurt others like that. And it killed me inside. I was just trying to figure out the fuckery games that you guys were playing. David, go ahead. Use that audio clips, whatever. It's all gonna be doxed and trashed and edited anyway to make myself look really, really bad. But it wasn't like that, because it was already been sliced and...
And you want to know something? I could prove this in 2 seconds that it's not me. I can prove it in 2 seconds. Because according to the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office, the people who are doing this, and I'm sure the same thing with your police department, Ben. You're going to find out. You're going to find out. This is what I found out, that this person is using a VPN. Well, guess what? I've never installed a VPN in my life on any of my devices. Never. So, Ben, what should I do? What should I do? The Bergen County prosecutor said it might be a good idea to install a VPN. I said no. Because the moment I install this VPN is the moment you could say, oh, well, yeah, he's got a VPN. I don't have a VPN. I never did. Never, ever, ever. Never. The only time that I might have had something like that, right, was with Automated Logic. When I worked for Automated Logic. All right, I had a phone that was encrypted or something. I had a laptop that was encrypted. But I'm telling you right now, Ben. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to hire this company, and I'm going to prove that it's not me. Then we're going to go to court. Ben. And we'll see what happens. And then we'll see if I get an apology from you. We'll see. I've been keeping very quiet about this. Very quiet about the VPN thing. But just so you know. Never had one. Never. Never installed on my phone. There's no record of me ever getting one. Nothing. So, Ben, just so you're aware, I'm not going to forget about this. I'm not going to forget that you accused me publicly. And this woman came after me because of you, because of what you said. And my life was in danger. And I had to spend hours of my life. I'm not even talking about all the swattings that happened to me. I'm not going to complain about that. I'm going to complain about the fact that I had to take days off of work to go to the fucking Bergen County Prosecutor's Office. I didn't have a cell phone. I couldn't communicate with work. I had to go to the Mawa Police Department over this because of this woman, because of what you made her think, and you never apologized. You never apologized. You're sick. You're a sick man. I want to be left alone. Oh, Michelle was so effed up on Marks yesterday. Yeah. Well, when is she? When is she not? When is she not? The sniffing, sniffing is so annoying when listening with headphones. And Ben, the other thing is, I saw you had that list. I saw you had that list. I know there's people on there. I know there's people out there on there that were investigating. And ask me how I know why. Ask me how I know. Because the people that you told me. And the DMs. I read the DMs. And people clipped a lot of the things you said. And all I ever did to you, was coming your channel with other accounts, asking for an apology. Never called you names. Never did anything like that. Now I'm calling you something. Now I am, because I'm scared, and I want this to be out in the open. That I'm nervous. You make me very, very nervous and uncomfortable. I might be wrong about you being a serial killer. I might be wrong about you cheating on your husband. I'm just looking at statistics and saying, hey, there's a big possibility here. There's a big possibility here. And I've showed you the statistics of why I would believe that. Or why I would assume something like that. I have no proof. But there's always a chance. And if there is, I want this live stream to be public so that in case something happens to me, you are fully investigated. You are fully investigated. For 17 months, dude? For 17 months? You realize for those 17 months, you could have came to me. You could even called me. You could have called me. I don't live that far from you. How many hours do I live away from you? 2 hours? I could have met you at your police department, Ben. I would have taken the day, Ben, to meet you at your police department. I would have come with all my devices, Ben. But here's the thing. I don't think you ever want anyone finding out the truth. I think that you want people to keep continuing to believe that I'm doing this. Because you gather money. You gather money because of it. Just like you accused me of hurting disabled people or making fun of disabled people or making fun of homosexuals or whatever. I don't make fun of anyone. I'm telling you the truth. Unlike you, I believe that you might possibly be a scammer and possibly a very dangerous human being. This is YouTube. People lie all the time. People lie all the time. Especially if there's money involved. Especially if there's money involved. And I know you got thousands of dollars because of it. Because of me. Because you use my name. I've asked you politely from the beginning. I said, do not use my name. I don't care what you're doing. You can accuse me, whatever. You can accuse me, whatever. Do not collect money for it. Michelle, in my opinion, is going to be Michelle. But I'm telling you something right now. I've been affected by it, Ben, because of the words you've used. Because of this woman. And possibly other people. There might be, Ben, you talk to you have like over 7,000 subscribers. You talk to a lot of people. You influence a lot of people. I only have 100 something subscribers. I don't know if out of those 7,000 people or those 9,000 people, however subs you have, how many of them are crazy? And don't tell me, oh, you're making a big deal out of nothing.
It has nothing to do with it. He did not hire me to do that. I threw myself in the pit of fire of hell with all the swatting and the doxing and the death threats to try to figure out what the hell has been going on.
Don't tell me that these people aren't crazy. Don't tell me that. Look at this. I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting phone calls from this person.
Hello, honey. I just want you to know I love you. I love you, fucking David Baldo. Hope that made you laugh. Because I always say that name. I do love you, though. Bye, sweetheart. Bye. Hope you have a good day at work. Bye. That pig when I sent to Bergs and Botter, and I said, that's what I think you do look like. That pig. Like Murphy. Ew. Ew, honey, ew. Bye.
This isn't me making this up, Ben. I'm sorry. This isn't me making this up. And if you want, Ben, I'll give you the friggin' the incident report numbers that I've been dealing with in Mahwah, the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office. You don't believe me? I don't. Again, I told you, I'll meet you down at your police department, Ben. Give me a time. Give me a date and a time. And then if you make me take a day off of work, I'm going to charge you for it. Because I'm not going to forget about this, dude. I'm not going to forget about this. And you don't want me to prove myself innocent. You don't want that. No, I'm telling you something right now. I can. I don't have an app. I don't have an app for a robotic voice, and I do not have an app for a VPN. You think, oh, everyone's got a VPN? Not me. Not me. You want to know why? Because I don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything to hide, Ben. Do you? Well, they have this. They have sorry, Dorian Gray. They have this bone that they keep picking up and dropping on my tile. He's been investigating a SWAT for from 2 years ago. Listen, Dorian, you have no. Listen. I can't even count how many times I've been swatted. I can't even count it. I'm not complaining about that shit. What I'm complaining about right now is that there is an older gay gentleman out there in Pennsylvania, so he says, that has been stalking me online for 17 months because he believes I did this to him. And he's been repeating this over and over again. I don't know if you guys saw the list, but you can freeze frame it. You can read all the fucking names on it. And that's what I'll do. And I'll contact those people and I'll say, hey, you're going to be subpoenaed, and we want to know if he told you that I was the one who did it. You guys don't need to give him money. You guys do not need to give him money. I'm telling you right now. I will go. He doesn't live that far from me. I'll go to his police department. I'll bring all my devices. You guys do not need to give him money. I'll do it on my dime. I'll do it on my dime, Ben. And then when we go to court, I'll get the money back. But I'll do it on my dime. So all those people who gave this guy money, there was no need. There's absolutely no need to give Ben your money over this. All Ben has to do is give me a time and a date and set up an appointment to go to the police department. If he doesn't feel comfortable about that, I'll meet him at the Bergen Town prosecutor's office. In fact, Ben, I've already been to the Bergen County prosecutor's office. All you got to do is call them. But you won't. I wonder why. I wonder why. I get phone calls from people saying like this guy is really fucked up. He pretends like he doesn't remember people. He pretends all this shit. He's like this person says, he gave me money one year. He gave me money one year, and now he forgets who I am. I don't know you. Ben, I'm going to tell you something right now. If I can prove in a way, I will, that you hired people to do something or to figure something out. Unreal. Unfucking real, man. I'm going to be honest with you. All right. I'm going to be honest with you because I've heard this over and over again about this friends and all this shit. I've met, let me try, I met Tasha Teeling, Mark Terry, his wife, Michelle Kay, Slingshot Warrior, and another guy from YouTube who I don't want to say, but if I have to say it, I will. So that's 6 people, and I also know Craig. All right, Craig's my real friend in real life. All right, but out of those 7 people, 6 of them I've met. If it happens that one of those people is this person who's been doing this to you, I don't understand how that's my fault. I don't understand how it's my fault, or how I would be implicated in something like this. That's like saying you knew a murderer once. Well, it's his friends. It's his friends. If it is Ben, if it is, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry that they did that to you. We can't make our friends do what we want. And I'm not saying it's any of those people. I'm not saying that. But I'm just letting you know. If Craig's the one doing it, I will apologize on his behalf. But Ben, there's nothing I do. Craig's been to jail multiple times. That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. Don't make it about me. You don't like me because maybe I rejected you or something like that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What if it turns out to be Green Bay Wacky? Should I blame you? I might want to know if you knew. I might want to know if you knew. But I'm going to tell you something right now. The list of people that it could possibly be is very, very long. Very, very long. I'm not a detective. I don't work for you. I don't work for the police department. All right. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. But besides that, you go fuck yourself. And Dorian, I have no clue when this happened to this guy. I have no clue. I remember it happening. I remember it happening. All right. And Butter was talking about it all the time. Butter was talking about it all the time. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You think I didn't tell anyone, Ben? I reported this to the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office. You know what they said to me? They went like this. Go take it up with them. Go get on their case for not investigating. I don't know. I provided them the phone numbers. I provided them everything. They still have my phone as we speak. My phone is in their possession. I called Bergen County and they hung up on me. Maybe. Maybe. When I get listen, I'm gonna get a piece of paper tomorrow when I go pick up the phone, and I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys the signature. I'll show you the fucking There, you know what? I have the old one. Hold on. Let me get the old one for you. Just so you think you don't think I'm lying. I'm gonna get another one of these. All right. There's the case number right there. All right. There's my name. Go ahead. I'm gonna get another one Monday. Ben. So Ben, tell me what you did with that money, Ben. The money that you gathered in my name. And the money you're still gathering in my name. Yeah, they are very nice people. The conversation. Listen, let me tell you something. All right. What I was explained, the way they explained it to me. All right. I went on in on Thursday. Thursday at 11:50, I was in the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office with my phone at 11:50. I forgot what time I left. Right. But I handed over the phone. I had a conversation with them. It was all recorded. It was all recorded, by the way. Both these conversations were recorded. All right. Detective Dramati told me, he goes, listen, he goes, I'm just trying to help you out. He goes, I'm telling you right now that if you don't want this stuff happening to you, get off of YouTube. All right? Get off of YouTube. And again, detective, if you're watching this, because I'm assuming either you or Gallagher or Kelly is watching this, or someone's going to watch it. I wasn't there to complain. I was there to report a crime. Again. Ask them if child pornography was sent to my phone. Ask them. It was. And they told me the next time that happens to just delete it. All right. I didn't know it was that simple. I didn't know that it was that simple. All right. And no fucking clue. No fucking clue. I thought that if something like that happened and was sent to your phone, you got to report it. And they got to look at it and they got to fucking delete it from your phone. Because God forbid I don't delete it correctly and it stays on my phone. I don't know. I'm not a professional. I don't get, this is the second time it's happened. They said, change your phone number. They said, get off of YouTube and this stuff won't happen. My response to that is, this is a business for me. I make money doing this. I get donations from people. All right. I am $10,000 in debt with the state. I need to pay off the state. Bergen County Prosecutor's Office, please give me a job. At night, I'll go in there, I'll sweep the floors, whatever. Give me a job and I want to do this. And I said, you guys are police officers. People want to kill you because you're a police officer. Therefore, you should quit your job too. They didn't like that. I didn't come in there to complain. I'm sorry if I came across that way. All right. But I'm telling you right now. I don't know what to do when someone sends me stuff like that. I thought I did the right thing. And if I didn't, I apologize. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'm sorry for making people, maybe do something that's not going to help the situation. But they have all this information. They have all of it. It's all they recorded every single second of it. The conversation I had with them. Three police officers. Forensics can scrape the DMG file from your phone memory. The only way to clear a phone is to smash it with a hammer. Listen, violator. I had an interview with Ramadi and Gallagher, all right, in one room. They left and they said, just wait here for a few minutes. Our lieutenant wants to come in, Lieutenant Kelly, all right? Lieutenant Kelly came in and he said, listen, I think you're misunderstanding what Detective Dramati's trying to tell you. This is exact words. He goes, we're not telling you that you did anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. Stop! Here, hold on, John. Got it? Get inside. Get inside. He's a killer.
Really, you laughed at it. Peter's car. You see him there tonight?
So he said, if next time you get it, just erase it. Just erase it. I said, just erase the picture? He goes, yeah, that's all you got to do. This is exactly what he told me. For what did you say you owe the state $10,000? So when I was on unemployment and I was laid off from my job at Automated Logic in, I want to say 2019, at the beginning of the pandemic, it was, I guess, they had shut down the city and they kept us working. We were still considered essential workers at the time. Then all of a sudden, they were saying, no, that's not true. There was this big whatever. So they had us in the office for about like 2 or 3 months. And I got, I got called down to the office saying, hey, listen, we got to let you go because we don't know when this is going to be over, blah, blah, blah. So I was unemployed for maybe 2 months, 3 months or something. I forgot. But anyway, I think I got rehired in October. And at a different company. And during that time, I was unemployed because everything was direct deposit. Everything was direct deposit. They were just dumping money into my account. They overdrew or they over deposited $10,000 into that account. I'm not the only one this happened to. This happened across the state. So now the state is looking for that $10,000 back. And I'm telling them, I'm like, dude, I lived off that. I paid $3,000 a month in for my mortgage. Right. So my mortgage was with everything was about like 24. And then, I was at home a lot, so the utilities went up. So I was paying close to $3,000 a month. And I was unemployed for like 3 months. So all that money was gone. And they were saying that, well, I had to go to United Technologies, get a written fucking form. I sent it to them because they wanted to know exactly when I was unemployed. They didn't know when I was unemployed. That's the fucked up part. They wanted me to prove it to them. So why should I prove this to you? You guys should know when I was unemployed. Think about that. They didn't even know. They knew that I filed for it, but they didn't know when it started. That's how fucked up everything got. So I kept writing them saying, I don't owe you this money. And then eventually I got a letter in the mail saying that I can either pay $177 a month, right? Or I don't have to pay it. But when I do need unemployment again, when I go on unemployment, they're gonna take that money from my unemployment, which I'm not gonna get, and it's gonna go back into the system. So right now, I'm telling you something right now, in New York City, we don't know if they're going to shut things down again. We don't know how long these projects are going to last for. I might get laid off again, and they're not going to pay me unemployment. Believe it or not. So I got to pay these guys. I got to pay them. They're not arguing anymore. This happened to Wingstar. The same thing happened to Wingstar. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Wingstar, but when this happened to me, I talked about it on one of my live streams. She said the same exact thing happened to her. She got a letter in the mail from the state saying that they overdrew, or I'm sorry, they overpaid her $10,000 or $12,000 or something like that. The state fucked up. The state of New Jersey fucked up big time. And they wanted me to prove that I was unemployed. That's how many fucking. I can't be the only one. If it happened to Wingstar, it probably happened to a bunch of fucking people. A bunch of people. No, so it went into a checking account. The checking account that I had, that's what I was writing my bills with. I thought that I was getting in the state of New Jersey, right? I think you can top out at like 700 something a week. 700 something a week, right? So it was 700 something a week plus the COVID relief that I was getting. So I knew I could pay for I wasn't living like extravagantly. I was living in the house. I would go to the park, on my in the morning. I would go maybe get breakfast or something. But I was staying in this house, and I was just paying my bills. I was looking for work too. I eventually found it, but I'm just saying, like, it wasn't like I was going out and partying. Yeah, Ruby. I don't think there was. I think I went to the bank and they said there was a large deposit made in I think like in $7,000. How the fuck did they do that? How did they just dump 7 grand into my account? And they contacted me like later on down the road. It wasn't like they contacted me right away. So I went to the bank and I was like, "Can you?" They're like, "Well, we'll print out every fucking transaction that ever came in." And I used to use that card. I used to use my checking card to, I would use it at 7-Eleven, whatever, for gas. So I'd have to go through all those fucking statements. They said we fucked up, but you gotta prove to us that we fucked up. You still owe that money. Swear to God. Thank you, state of New Jersey. Thank you very much. If I did that, I'm pretty sure I'd be fired. I'm pretty sure I'd be fired. I wonder if anyone got fired over that. Probably not. So, yeah, it sucks big time. It sucks big time. And then on top of that, I got I got this fucking car payment now. I had to get rid of the truck. So I got a new car. I got this car payment. My insurance went up. Um, trying to think what else. Oh, and during the pandemic, I was hired back. The toll booth operators didn't come back to work like to later on. So they were doing these toll by mails. So I was getting toll by mails. I'd go on the computer. I'd pay the $16, whatever. Then I started noticing I was getting bills for $50 for violations. And I wrote an email saying I'm not paying that. That I didn't violate anything. Never got a response, and I just got a letter from an attorney about it saying that they're coming after me for $3,000 or something like that. So now I gotta pay. Now I gotta pay fucking. I gotta go to my employer and say, hey, listen, I don't expect you guys to pay the $50. They were only gonna pay the 16, but you got to give me something now. So I gotta get money from my employer, and then I gotta come up with the rest. It's not hard to prove. Letter from previous employer states that. Yeah, I know. I did. I sent that to them. I did. I sent that to them. I called human resources at United Technologies, and they sent it to me. And I sent it to them. And they still want that money. Bank robberies. Hey, you know what? You know what? I you know I'm gonna start doing Grubhub. I'm trying to get money through donations. I'm trying to do all this shit. I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna have to because I can't go anywhere now. I can't. It's like basically I'm unemployed, but I'm working. I don't know how else to explain it. When I was unemployed, when I was unemployed, I was doing the exact same thing I'm doing now, but now I'm working. You know, it sucks. It sucks. I wanted to get Seasons out here, but I'm telling you right now, I can't afford it. And even if she did come out here, what am I gonna do? So now I gotta go work for Grubhub. I gotta make some extra cash. I gotta pay this shit off and move on. So, but and then I got people like Ben accusing me of committing felonies online. And then I got people like Michelle throwing herself into the fire because Ben said that I was committing felonies. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking like this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I guess I can't complain about it. I mean, it's kind of comical, just like the swattings now. I mean, I don't, you know, but now I gotta wonder. I gotta wonder who's really fucked up. I've seen some fucked up people recently, guys, on YouTube. I've met some real psychopaths, people that have some real mental issues. And maybe this guy Ben doesn't realize that. Maybe he hasn't seen it yet. Ben, I've seen it. And you're influencing these people to think that I did something. I'm just letting you know. Ben, and I'm offering you right now. Give me a time and a date. I will drive out there on my dime to go to your police department, hand everything over. I'll take off work, Ben. But then when we go to court over this, I want that money back. I want that money back and some. Yes, join the mafia. Melton John for starters. I like Melton. I don't know why everyone hates him. I mean, I get it. Like he's a loudmouth, you know, whatever. But I think that's why people like him. That's why I like him. You know, you know what sucks? You know what sucks? This guy. I think this guy's afraid of me, to the point where he thinks I'm trying to set him up because people have set him up before. He's set other people up. John Melton. I'm not. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm telling you. I think you're a great YouTuber. I like Melton John. I enjoy Melton John. Yeah, but I told Jasmine. I said, Jasmine, if I were you, right? If I were you, I would just make a report about this. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. If you go to the police department and you say, hey, listen, this is going on, this is going on. The only thing you're doing is you are reporting it just in case something happens. And I told her, get a gun. Get a gun. She lives in Florida. If she's not a felon, she could get a gun. I'm sure if she is a felon, she'll probably get a gun. Not legally, but you know, the guy's supposedly in Tampa and saying this shit. I would report that crap. I would report it right away, just in case anything happens. Just in case you gotta drop someone, Jasmine. That's what I did. I report all this shit. Someone comes to my house. If someone comes to my house and something happens, God forbid, I don't want it to happen, but if something happens, they've known about this. I'm not gonna have to explain this to anyone that my life has been threatened over and over again. They know it. And now it's real. Now it's very real. So, you know, do whatever you got to do. The cops aren't going to do anything. The cops definitely aren't going to do anything. They're not going to go arrest Melton John. But you should make people fully aware of what's going on. That this guy, you know, he said this shit. And God forbid I ever run into him and he attacks me. And then they're going to say, well, why did you shoot him in the head? What did he do? You know what I mean? Jasmine is supposed to be is supposed to get a gun in case Melton is really coming for her. I mean, that's a big deal. You're talking to a human being that believes that everyone should have guns, and believes that you don't really have to do anything to anyone. You don't have to be a bad person. You don't have to be, innocent people die all the time. Innocent people are attacked all the time. If I was going to give anyone any advice, you know, protect yourself. If you feel that that a firearm is the way to do it, then do it. Because I'm telling you something right now. Defense class isn't going to work on a crazy person. Tasers don't work on crazy people. Pepper spray doesn't work on crazy people. And sometimes one bullet doesn't work on a crazy person. As much as they would like you to believe that you don't need 30 bullets in a gun or something like that. Oh yeah? Tell that to the police. If that was true, then why do the cops have fucking high capacity magazines? Why does the military have high capacity magazines? Melton John would never hurt anyone. He's an actor, but not a killer. I believe that. But I'm just saying that if someone threatens you, all right, I'm not saying to have them arrested. That's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. But report it. Report it just in case. Because I've said this about John Camillo. And I said this publicly to Botter. Because Botter was fucking with John. And I said, the problem with this is, all right, you're antagonizing this man to the point where you're involving his daughter. You're saying that you're gonna rape her and all this crap. The moment someone comes up to John, what do you think John's gonna do? What do you think John's gonna do? The moment someone does that to me, what do you think I'm gonna do? I've been threatened multiple times. You think I'm just gonna wait around and see if they're a nice person? No. If you buy into Melton's narrative, he wins. Yeah, Melton's listen. Melton is a great performer. Great performer. I used to say stuff in the chat, right? He knew it was me. I caught him grinning sometimes. I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. All right. I think he's great. I don't know what else to say. If he hates me, he hates me. All right. And Melton, what I'm trying to get at is I'm not there to ruin your show. I'm there to, keep it going. I don't know what else, I think everyone there is there to keep it going. Yeah, I live in a country where guns are basically illegal and where we smoke weed together to solve problems. Well, I live in a country where you can smoke weed and own guns. I'm telling you something right now. Weed doesn't solve anything. Maybe you don't maybe your country is too small. Maybe your country doesn't have as many assholes as we do. There's a lot of assholes here. And they're all on medication. Wishbone, come here. I never really watched Melton, and that Jasmine audio was one of the first times I ever saw him. Really? Melton? I don't know. I'm surprised. Melton was one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. No, thank you. Okay, you can leave it there. Thank you. One of the guys that's running for mayor or something. I never really watched. So Melton, Tino, stop! Come on. Melton was one of the first people that I saw over here, and like I said, he was one of the first. He contacted me and wanted me to help him get Abby and Carrie, and I told him no. And then ever since then, he was like, "Fuck you," I like. Well, what am I supposed to do? Because somebody was threatening to rape my kids last night. Who do I report the clown picture? Well, listen, all you got to do is say, "Hey, listen, my kids were threatened online last night." You write out a form. They take it. If something happens, someone tries to abduct your kids or something like that, they know full well that someone was planning to do this. And when you shoot them and kill them, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? Put it this way: if someone, comes to my house, right, with a baseball bat, and they take my kids, and they try to abduct my kids, and they kill my kids, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? What are they going to say? If someone, if someone comes to my house, right, with a baseball bat, and they try to abduct my kids, and they kill my kids, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? If someone comes to my house, right, and I shoot this person. And they say, well, why did you do that? I said, for 2 fucking years, you know that my life has been threatened. My life has been threatened for 2 years. Why did I do that? You know this. It's on record. Officer, a clown picture on it? No. No. Well, let me ask you a question. You go there and you ask the police officer, you say, hey, what would you do if someone threatened to kill your kids online? What would you do? And then go from there. That's what you do, Seasons. See what they say. See what they tell you. I gotta take a leak. And I'm telling you something right now. Tino, will you stop? Will you stop? For 2 years, my life has been threatened online. For 2 years, no one's come here, right? And you could say that's because yeah, they're fooling around, or they know that I have guns all over the house. I don't know. But I'm telling you something right now. If someone shows up at my house and I see they have a knife or a bat or they try to attack me, they're gonna get shot. They're gonna get shot, and you're gonna see, you're gonna see a record of people threatening me throughout the years. And I don't care what I say. I could say whatever I want. That's not against the law. If I call you an asshole and you punch me in the face, guess who's going to jail? Report an online cyber tip thingy in your state. Start the paper chain. Well, I do it. I do it at the local police department. I fill out. I got a bunch of forms. I just fill them out and I give them to them, and they put them in a file. If something ever happens, they it's there. It's there. All right. I'm just covering my butt when I do stuff like that because I think one day I'm gonna have to shoot someone. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to do that. But I might be upset for maybe a month. That's about it. I'll get over it. I'll definitely get over it. And this is all in self-defense. This isn't me laying in wait or anything like that. I don't believe in that. The reason why I don't believe that is because the Bible says don't do that. And they say you have to go through certain steps to protect yourself against these people. For instance, you can't send booby traps for people. So there's nothing I can do about someone hating me or hating me for what I said. They hated Jesus Christ for what he said. They crucified the guy. They hated all his followers for what he said, for what they said, or what they believed. They attacked them. But I can't set booby traps for them. I have to cover my ass. And I have to do everything possible to make sure that I'm justified for everything. It's in the Old Testament, and the disciples did the same thing. Noodles, in all honesty, you know you've been on here rattling cages for 2 years too. Yeah, I can rattle cages all I want. Like I said, Magda, I call you an asshole and you hit me. That's on you. You can say whatever you want. Have I ever blocked you for what you've done? Never. How about selling the house and moving to a nice area? Here's the deal about selling the house. All right. So right now, I think I have $600,000 into this house. It was a $200,000 house. $600,000. Um, so if I sold it right now, I'd probably get my money back. All right, I'd probably get my money back. Or I could wait another 20 years, sell the house, get my money back, and make a profit, and retire with that money. So I don't know if I want to do that. I definitely wouldn't make. I definitely wouldn't lose any money. I definitely wouldn't lose any money because the guy next door has a similar house, and it sold for just under $5. It sold for just under $5, and it needed to be renovated. The loan was for $260. So basically, when I pay this house off, I think I'm probably going to have close to $1 million in it. So it shouldn't surprise you if someone jumps out of the bushes. Yeah, no, if someone does. I'm just telling you, I'm going to shoot them. And I have the paper trail of people threatening me and all that stuff. Trust me, I'm fully aware. I'm not scared of that. I'm scared of getting in trouble for defending myself. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of doing something and not being justified for it. I'm totally justified for this. In the state of New Jersey, they're going to tell you, well, you got to run, whatever. I'm telling you, I've been harassed for over 2 years and death threats for over 2 years. What do you want me to do? You want me to get off YouTube? Then all the cops quit your jobs. And I don't know what I'm being persecuted for. I'm gonna tell you right now, the whole Jehovah's Witness thing, right? You think it's a joke, but I'm telling you right now, people do not like that. I'm not going to stop being talking about religion because someone doesn't like it. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Do you still speak to Slingshot Warrior? Yeah, I spoke to him on Thursday. We had a conference call between Michelle K, Bergs, Seasons, and myself. We had a big conference call. No, I'm just saying, Magda, you say some things that to some crazy people. You know what I'm talking about. You say some things to some serious people that want to do some serious things to you. All right? That's all I'm saying. But in 20 years, the property will depreciate and you will only, no, not in Bergen County. There's no way. So I got the loan for 260, the house one for 260. It's already at 500,000. It's already at 500,000. And that was from 2012 to now. Oh, I bet. And again, go in there and ask him. Say, hey, David wants to go to your police department and hand over everything and prove you wrong. Set up a time and a date. He won't do it. He won't do it. because he doesn't want me to prove my innocence. He's making money. He's making money right now. He's making money right now, telling people that I'm committing felonies. Think about it. They can't find out who Botter is, so they're going to say it's me. They've already doxed me. They say, we almost got him. We almost got him. We need some money. For what? For what? I'll go down to your police department right now. I think he's in Lebanon. Someone gave me his address. I think he's in Lebanon. I could be there in 2 hours. So I could be there at 4 o'clock. It's 2:20 right now. The way to handle that, Noodles, is make sure they don't know you. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Magda. The fact that they know me, the fact that I've never had a VPN, the fact that they can see if I ever downloaded any kind of app, the text to voice app. This is what's gonna vindicate me. This is what's gonna prove that I didn't do it. Very simple. Very simple. Because I'm telling you right now, when they went after this guy in December of last year, they know he was using a VPN because you know where it went back to? It went back to Asia. They traced the phone call all the way back to Asia. They traced the photos back to Asia. I like Magda. She's one of my favorite people in here. I like Magda too, but I'm just trying to tell Magda, you know, I say some pretty crazy things. So does Magda about some pretty crazy people. Some pretty crazy people. So my point is, Cab, anytime, man. Anytime. You want me to come down there right now and tell me what police department to go to? I'll hand everything over. Well, I take that back. I can't do it now because the Bergen County prosecutor has my phone. But Monday when I get the phone back, give me a time and a date, and I'll go down there. I won't come to your house. I'll go right to the police department. And he won't do it. He won't do it. And I'm going to tell you right now, I guarantee you there's a VPN involved. And I guarantee you there's an app that they're looking for with a voice changer or a voice to text. Because that's what they told me. And I don't have any of that. So you would think right off the bat, it's not me. I don't have a VPN. Sorry. He's having to restart the stream, yeah. I haven't said a word about this. I haven't said a word about this on purpose. I wanted people to accuse me of having this VPN because I knew it was eventually going to come out. Turns out I don't have one. Never had one. So explain that. Explain that. I was told that when they trace it back, it went to Asia or something like that, and they say once it gets to a certain spot, the server cuts off. This is what I was told by the Bergen County prosecutor's office. They kill the server, or the server gets killed, and they go to another one. All right. You need to download something, or you need to have that on your computer or a device for you to do that. I don't have that. I've never had that. So then, how could it possibly be me? Explain it. I think people assume that I have a VPN because everyone does, but guess what? I don't. And there's something else. There's something else that I can't tell you because it's going to prove my innocence. It's going to prove my innocence. Magda, listen. Magda, tell me what you need from me. Tell me what you need from me, because no one can explain this. I don't know. I don't know what you need from me. Tell me what you need from me right now, and I'll give it to Witty. I'll give it to Witty. No one can fucking tell me. You got to remember, I'm not hiding anything. Nobody. I've said this. I've said this a year ago. I said, what do you need from me to prove that I did it? What do you need? No one ever fucking answered me. No one ever answered me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you think I have something to do with it. I don't blame you. I don't blame anyone. All right, I don't blame anyone. But at least you're not going around collecting money on my behalf to try to capture me. You're not sending. You're not telling Michelle K and influencing people like Michelle K that I'm doing this. And if you are, shame on you. All right. But I never found out about it. And I'm letting you know right now. I'm letting you know right now that I'm in full cooperation. Whatever you want. Whatever you guys want. And again, no one can fucking tell me. No one can answer me. There was a guy, I don't know if you guys remember Rick Reese. Rick Riss. He was working for the FBI. I don't know if you guys remember Rick Riss. He worked for some kind of firm or something. He was doing something. He couldn't even find anything. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Melton is gay. I saw the comment that you just made about John's daughter being pregnant. If that's true, I guess congratulations. You know, congratulations. I don't, you know what I mean? In my opinion, that's what you're put on this earth for. You don't believe in anything else. You're just an animal. You were given these reproductive organs to reproduce. Congratulations. It's easy for them to get VPN log from VPN supporter. That's what I'm saying. If I had a VPN, I'm assuming this is what you're saying. If I had a VPN, they would know that I had one. I don't have one. I don't have one. I never had one. Never. Never, never, never. The only time I think I might have had one was when I had that phone with United Technologies. And that wasn't even my phone. Melton is gay. Yes, we know that. Botter isn't using VPN. Really? I don't know. I don't know what. Botter uses Tor Network. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But all right, anyway, I don't have that. I don't have that, so. Gay Melton, yes. 100% gay. IP gets bounced to 3 IP. Okay, so I don't even know what the fuck that means, but whatever that is, icon it, I don't have it. And again, you can, whatever you guys need from me, whatever you need from me. Listen, you can steal my phone. Steal my phone. I'll give it to you and never bring it back. Never bring it back. All you're going to find on there, right? Notes from work, a bunch of fucking text messages where someone's saying, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. John Camillo saying, this person's crazy. Berg saying, fucking drop me a link. maybe a couple fucking bulldog dick pictures, and you're gonna be like, wow, and then that's about it. That's it. Let me get the phone. Let me get the phone insured before I hand it over to any of you guys, because I don't know if any of you guys are gonna give it back. Who is the craziest person on here I should be aware of that wants to do something bad to me? Come on, Magda. Come on, stop. You know what I mean, though, Magda. You say some pretty negative stuff to some people that really don't like you. Totally untraceable. Only NSA can trace. All right. Well, I don't have it. I don't have it. You know, if I had that, then you'd be able to find it. It would be on my device, right? I don't have it. Magda, that's really up to you on that. I'm sorry, Magda. Was that really you up on Camilla's panel? Hey, Mel's Bells, what's going on? How are you? I never said you did it, Noodles. I'm just pointing out how good you are, and I do not necessarily mean with Cab Seven. Honestly, Ben is someone who needs a SWAT or two. Here's the thing. I don't think so. I think the guy just needs to be confronted. Let me tell you something, Magda, about this guy. You want to know how to fuck this guy up? You want to know how to fuck this guy up? Call him out in front of all his fucking supporters, because he knows 100% that they think he's this good person. He's not. He's not this good person, and that will ruin him. And that's why he doesn't want anyone knowing if I did it or not. But what's you know what's going to happen is people are going to find out that I didn't do it, and he's not going to apologize. He's not going to apologize. I have all this stuff documented, all of it. I have all this stuff documented. And if you think that this didn't cause me any grief or strife in my life, oh, you're wrong. Now I'm not going to say that I'm going to come after this person because I can't work or I can't do anything. But I'm going to say this, you know, it did cost me time off of work. It did cost me, possibly. There's some things that I haven't told you guys that went down. All right, but the day I need to tell you guys will be the day that you'll find out. Um, I was hurt monetarily through this. Absolutely. And I will go for that money. And if the lawyer says, "Hey, listen, you get more money from this guy," I don't know if I'm going to do it. All I want is a public apology from this guy, and I want everyone to know what the fuck he was doing. That's all. I want the money back from some other things that happened that I could possibly tie to him, but you know, oh my god, you sound old, Carlos. When? How do you know? Do you actually think I was on Camilo's panel? Let's see. When you were trolling Lolly, no one knows who you are. That's true. That's true. Well, it wasn't me, Carlos. I just came on here today. Oh, man. Do you think Anderson could be the father? No, no, no. I think I'm going to be honest with you. I know some people, all right, who are in the same boat as him. Sometimes this is true. Sometimes if you get a vasectomy, you can get things from the state a lot easier. I think Anderson Henderson had a vasectomy. Now, I'm not saying that because I know Anderson. I'm not saying that because I know, but I know you got a vasectomy. Tor network is what you use to get on the dark web. Okay, well, I don't know anything about that. I'm assuming that you need to have that on a device or something like that, which I don't have. My VPN is Swedish. Good luck with that. You can use DNS proxy, which allows YY toy stream movies. What? From other countries. YouTube won't take a Tor Connect. YouTube suspend your channel. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, you're speaking a different language to me. You're speaking a different language. That chick Dina said she had to contact a detective that only handles cyber crimes before they would do anything about H-bomb. Normal police don't care. So right now, as of Thursday, Detective Dermody. Hold on, where did I put that paper? Detective Dermody and Detective Gallagher. They are in the cyber crimes unit of the Bergen County Police Department. So again, there's the case number. You guys can find out for yourself. This is from the cyber crimes unit in the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office. Their lieutenant's name was Lieutenant Kelly. Just so you guys know that I'm not lying to you. I already know who you are. You were on video with, you sound like a foreign gay. You laugh like a drunk. Oh my God, Carlos. Carlos, I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now. Whoever spent that money on to find out who you were or who Botter was, it went back to your account. Or it went back to a Carlos Martinez account. Just so you know. Some form sexual. Ben is raging? Oh, Ben must be very upset. Very upset. I didn't get much sleep last night because of because of Ben. I didn't get much sleep last night. I woke up with acid reflux. I woke up with scratches all over my face. PTSD. Because of Ben. Nightmares of Ben. I got the video on my channel of you and Leslie Blood. I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm assuming that you're talking about Magda. Hi, Lolly. I know you're watching because you still love noodles. That's true. That's another fucking creep. That's another fucking creep that won't leave me alone. Absolute creep. Cab 7, he got $1,600. Tell him to prove it. He could say whatever he wants. Listen, violator, you're telling me that a guy who says that I committed a felony is now saying that he only got $1,600? Tell him to fucking prove it. Tell him to prove it. I don't trust that guy. Why would I trust that guy? Magda is scared to go on video. Yeah, a lot of people are. A lot of people are. I know he is. I know he is. Again, ask Cab. Say, Cab, David wants to come down to Pennsylvania to go to your police department to hand over his devices. See what he says. See what he says. He won't do it. Tell him what police department. Ask him what police department should I contact about this. He doesn't want me doing it. I'm telling you why. Because he doesn't want me proving that it wasn't me, and I can prove it. I can prove it without a doubt. And now he knows. Everyone's got a VPN, right? Well, guess what? I don't. This is how stupid these people are. This is how dumb these people are. Very dumb. Cat is sure Lolly is bitter at losing Noodle. She settled for Dim Bulb Camillo to the junk man. And man, is that boy dumb. John, I'm telling you right now, John is not dumb. John is not dumb. I know he comes across that way. He's very funny, but that guy's not dumb. Nope. Just Kitten Cat, just so you know. I'm letting you know he's not dumb. Carlos, this shows that you are a really lame troll if you think I would go on Lolly's panel, one, and two, that I would be me. uh, bitter is the perfect word for her. Yeah, bitter, bitter Lolly. Bitter face. Remember that? Remember that? What commercial was that? Was that a beer commercial? Bitter face when the person's face got sucked in. No. Good. Hopefully, something will get accomplished. Yeah. Again, if it doesn't, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I just don't. Mel's. I don't know what to do when someone does that. I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional fucking uh, uh, cyber detective. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when someone sends you something like that on your phone? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If they had sent me like a fucking a video of like someone getting their head sawed off or something like that, yeah, I'd erase it. I'd erase it. This is child pornography. This is child pornography. H Bum and Dina is a suspect story. Something off with that stuff. First of all, you have no fucking clue. You have no. Stop. First of all, you have no clue if he's even in prison. You have no fucking clue. You have no clue what happened. I remember hearing stuff that she had planted it on his fucking computer. I don't know. Dina is a psychopath. I don't know anything about that person. Yeah, I know. I told him it was fucking. Sunday morning cash grab at Kev 7. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. To catch a swatter. What a fucking bomb, man. What a fucking bomb. Who is Leslie Blood? I never heard of that either. Magda. Well, did you ask him, Violator? Did you ask him? Ask him, say, what does Noodles need to provide for you to catch him? I'll provide it. I'll provide anything he wants. He can't answer you. You want to know why? You want to know why he can't answer you? Because he doesn't want you to find out that I didn't do it. Thank the Lordy I never showed my face to think they might arrest me instead of the neighbor I'm stealing internet from. Well, you know what's funny? When I went to the prosecutor, they said, "Yeah, it could be anyone. It could be next door neighbor." That's what they told me. Hi, Brian. What's up? How are you? I'm late to the Cab 7 drama. What did he do? He's accusing you of swatting. Yeah, he's accusing me of swatting. And again, I'm asking you guys to ask him what he needs from me to prove it. He can't tell you because there's nothing there. He doesn't want anything from me because the moment that I fucking prove I didn't do it, he's not going to make any money. He's not going to make any money. He's a fucking scammer. Cab 7, he's a liar, manipulator because he supports people like Debbie. I don't know who Debbie is, but I'm going to tell you something right now. He scammed people out of money to try to capture me, right? Try to capture me. He got thousands of dollars. Try to capture me. And, dude, I only live 2 hours away from the guy. What does he want from me? I can go to his police department right now. They don't need to give him money. They don't need to give him money. I'm not running from Cab 7. I'm not running from the Lebanon Police Department. I'll go there right now. He doesn't want me to. He's making some money off this, I'm telling you. Is he a homestead? I don't know what the fuck he is. He says he's a lot of things. He says he's a homosexual. He says he's a fucking veteran. He says he's fucking, disabled. I don't know. All I know is that he's a scumbag with no teeth. The guy down the block should get ready for a SWAT. Wow. Go and watch Mel's. He's live and he's tripping. He's tripping big time, I know. Because he found out that I don't have a VPN. Now he's getting scared. Hey, pay up, Cab. Pay up. You ain't going on vacation for a few years, Cab. Yeah. You ain't going on vacation for a few years. The only thing I know about this Cab 7 is that he defended the hell out of Tucker. When Tucker did his 30K, yeah, because he was probably in on it. He's probably in on it. You can't ask him that. You can't ask him that. He'll fucking block you. Yeah, I know. I know Stream Guru. Yeah, Seasons is awesome. Love Seasons. Where is this video of me? What are you talking about? Video of you. Going there and drop Noodle's new channel name, guys. Yeah, go over there and drop my new channel name, please. Go over to Cab 7s and please put in Noodles 1980 Survival. Sub up to Noodles 1980 Survival. On my channel, you have 4 notes. Carlos. What kind of homosexual? What kind of foreign homosexual? The kind that throws penis-shaped lollipops at kids from floats? We have them here too, Carlos. I'm thinking maybe we should contact Ben's police department. Yeah, guys, go ahead. Go contact his police department. Ask away. And tell them, say, hey, listen, Mr. Bolo is saying he's willing to provide anything Ben needs or you need to prove that David Bolo did it. Anything. And ask them what they need. Ask them what they need. Bitter beer face, right. Bitter beer face. Thank you. That was at Mel's Bells. That was absolutely it. Wow, look at all these comments. Cab 7 Tucker and Uber Goober Lady are thick as thieves. That's true. That's true. Big time. Listen, this is all a scam, guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Call them out and say, hey, listen, Dave wants to provide you anything. Anything. Tell him to put his money where his mouth is. Try to get Ben's mouth off that dick. And tell him to put his money where his mouth is. Scumbag. What a fucking scumbag. Which channel is my video on? I don't think Melton could have STDs. He's selling his body for cash, so I won't interfere. What do you need? Oh, you want the ashtray? Thanks, Johnny. What thing? Yeah, I put it on the table. Thank you. Well, if he doesn't have one, he's going to get one. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, Carlos. There's no, I mean, there's only so many truckers you can get with before you possibly get the big H or the big A. Magda, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a problem with Green Bay Wacky. I confronted Green Bay Wacky about it. I confronted him about this, and you know what Green Bay Wacky told me? He goes, "I I don't have anything to do with this, dude." You know, and listen, whatever. I've said this. I said this for the past 3 days. I don't care. I don't care if you talk about me. I don't care whatever. Talk about me all you want. In fact, please do talk about me. But don't use my name to fucking scam people out of money. Don't do that. That's scummy. That's really scummy to me. That's really scummy. Do not use my name to fucking scam people out of money. What you did. You scammed thousands of dollars from people in my name, saying that I was a swatter. Hey, you know what? If I'm the swatter, right? I'll go to your police department. I'll hand over my phone. I'll hand over this laptop, which isn't mine, by the way. It's my company's. But I'll hand it over. All right. I'll hand it over. And you could do whatever you want because I'm going to tell you what they're going to find because they already found it. All the stuff that's happening is from a VPN, which I don't have. I don't have a VPN. Yes, I have left many comments. Yes, he's a queer. Queer being the Q in LGBTQ. Ben the queer. There is a new STD Cat read about today. It's a flesh-eating STD and running through the... Really? Fuck. It's funny. It's funny how they could cure COVID or possibly stop the fucking effects of it, but they can't stop that shit? What the fuck? You know what's fucked up? Imagine the day that you don't have to worry about any of that crap. You want to talk about Sodom and Gomorrah? People are just going to get fucking abortions left and right. All they're going to do is pop a pill. Pop a pill. I looked up Bobby McNutt's funeral yesterday. So did I. So did I, Brian Sullivan. And he did pass away. It was on a legit. Get the fuck out of here. Really? No. That's terrible. Let me look that up. Fuck. I don't know if that's true though, because there were so many legit ones. Are you sure about that? If this is Botter, stop. You know. You looking for Johnny? John.
Yeah.
Your drugs are here. Cab7 says he has 10,000 subscribers and Noodles has been swatting him because he's jealous. All right, maybe. You know what? You know what? I am jealous. I'm the swatter, right? And I want to go to Lebanon, PA. I want to go to Lebanon, PA right now, and I want to hand over all my devices. All right? I'm coming clean right now, Cab7. I'm coming clean right now.
Hey, stop it.
Tino, stop. I
Hey,
want to come
knock it
clean
off.
right now, Cab7. All right? I'm the swatter, Cab7. Please, let me turn myself in to the Lebanon police. Let's set up a time and a day for me to do it. I'll hand over all my devices, Cab7. I think you should prove Cab7 wrong once and for all. And Debbie is a person who talked bad about somebody and who had passed away, she's a disgusting individual. There's a lot of disgusting individuals here, a lot of them. I think they should be called out. I mean, when am I not called out for the shit I say? I mean, I don't restrict anyone from fucking telling me I'm a jerk for saying what I say. People always use St. Jude to scam. Yeah, they should fucking get rid of St. Jude. It's a haven for fucking scammers. A haven. Very good point. Very good point, Mel Spells. Whenever you guys hear of St. Jude's, you know, and if I was St. Jude's, I would sue the ever living shit out of these people. Because think about it. Whenever you hear about St. Jude's, in my head, I think scam. I think scam. Sue the ever living shit out of these people. Oh my God. Takedown Man is over there. Blast from the con artist past. I think you should go knock on Cav's door and punch him in his face. And knock out his gums. What a loser, man. I have no idea why this Martinez clown is talking about. You have no idea, right? Let's see how big and bad Cav is when you're in his face. Listen, what am I going to do? Yell at an old man? I don't want to yell at an old man. I'm not like that. In fact, I've never yelled at anyone like that. All right? Maybe Bobby once. Bobby I gave a good lashing to after he accused me of this shit. This guy I'm telling you right now, I want to take it to court. I want to take this to court with this guy. I listen, and if this goes to court, I'm going to spend a lot of money on this. I'm going to spend a lot of money on this. Probably money that I don't have. I'm going to hire that fucking company to fucking get every information off my phone and present it to the courts. And I think this is the first time in history that anyone's going to have to go to the courts and hire a company to say, hey, listen, I didn't do this. I didn't do this. No one's allowing people to go into their fucking phones. I'm going to hire a company to fucking hack into my phone, into everything. So I can fucking bring this guy to court and sue him. Well, Cab 7 has taken down Man in his stream, which is a supporter of Isaac Guest, somebody who is unknown bully on YouTube, and Cab 7 is all against bullying my ass. Listen, I'm telling you right now. He's telling people that I'm committing a felony. He's telling people that's bullying. He has no fucking evidence. He has no evidence, and he's telling people I've committed a felony. Think about it. What evidence haven't I provided you to tell you, hey, listen, homosexuals do fucked up things. This guy's claiming he's a homosexual. They're mass murderers. They're abusers. They're all these terrible things, more than heterosexuals. So I have to be on my tippy toes with him. Kevin stuck. Well, here's the thing. Cab's saying that he donated to the animal shelter. I said this before. Provide evidence, and don't show me a fucking printed receipt. Don't show me a printed receipt, because I'm telling you right now, if I was a real scumbag, I'm telling you right now, I could provide you fucking bullshit evidence too. This guy's fucking full of shit. And you know what? Someone pointed out. They said, why would he donate to an animal organization if he's getting bullied? Why wouldn't he donate to a anti-bullying organization? Think about that. He's a big liar, guys. He's a big liar. And if he isn't lying, He's just a big asshole then. If he's not lying, he's a big asshole because he truly thinks that I did this, and he's telling people this without any evidence. That's a fucking cocksucker. He's a fucking asshole. This guy, big time asshole. And I'll listen. I'm willing to work with him. I'm willing to work with him to prove to him once and for all it wasn't me, and it's not me. But he doesn't want to have any part of it. I wonder why. I wonder why. Record the call, Brian. Can you get double faded and throw up on his live stream in protest of? Wait. Can you get double? What does that mean? Throw up on his live stream? Listen, I was telling the guy, I was like, shut people's doors. Sorry. Listen, the guy wants to do a live stream where he wants to confront me on live stream. I'll come down there. I'll come down there with the police department. He won't do it. He won't do it. They'll get him lots of views. He'll probably also get tons of donations because he's now captured the swatter, me, right? Or maybe he doesn't want you to see that I'm not the swatter. Maybe he doesn't want you to see that. Why? Why wouldn't he want you to see that? Wouldn't he be Cab the hero? Right? No. He's saying you are the swatter because you never get swatted. Dude, I can't even count how many times I've been swatted. And just last week alone, I got swatted 3 times. 3 times. What the fuck is he talking about? The shingles. I hope I never get that. I hope I die before I get the shingles. He passed away on 90 Walnut Street. Potter, if that's you, Potter, I hope that guy didn't really die. All right, I was hoping Bobby would make a triumphant comeback and fucking kill us all. He says that he will not meet up with you because he's afraid of you. You are dangerous. Well, tell him to meet up with me at the police department. At the police department. He doesn't have to meet. I won't meet him at his house. I'll meet him at the police department. Why is he in a garage? Because he's not allowed to fucking do it in his house. I don't know. Cap 7, a gum massage with Knuckles. Yeah, I would knock out all his gums. His gums would split if I ever punched him in the face. Rest in peace, old man McNutt. I know you're watching down. Dude, he's not dead. Stop. If he is dead, I'm not gonna be happy about that. That sucks. Bobby went through hell. I saw Bobby go through hell. Unfortunately, Bobby didn't handle it correctly. I'm handling it correctly. Bobby should have done it just like me, and Bobby would have made a lot of money. A lot of money. Bobby was one of my favorite channels to watch because he was constantly freaking the fuck out. Constantly. I can't lie about that. I got absolute enjoyment watching that. I remember when I was down in Florida. I'd wake up at 3 a.m. and Bobby would be passed out, and that hillbilly Cliff Note Madison would still be up. And I would come in, I would create an account, and I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, Cliff?" And he'd be like, "Hey, Noodles," and then Bobby would wake up when you hear Noodles and block me. He'd be like, "Fuck you! What a bunch of fucking drunks!" The cops had to have watched that and been like, "These people are fucking psychotic drug addicts." So Cab 7 just gave $1,600 to. Yeah, Yeah. And you know what's fucked up? He said to everyone, "Oh yeah, the people that donated, all you got to do is email me. I'll give you your money back. I'll give you your money back. I want to know who got their money back. Who got their money back?" Cab 7 needs to give all his money to a cat shelter. Now! He's showing the Reese's sets, the receipts. Listen, again, I'm telling you right now, if you believe, if you believe any piece of paper or anything that's written by that guy, you're crazy. You are fucking crazy. Go. I would call the ASPCA. I'm not saying that he didn't, but I'm just saying I wouldn't trust that fucking guy. What's the name of the shelter he donated to? Can someone ask him? He knows you didn't. It's painfully obviously he's lying. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course. But again, what I'm trying to tell you guys is I don't care about the lies and the bullshit. All right. I don't care about that. What I care about is that he fucking used my name to get thousands of dollars, to scam people out of thousands of dollars. And he influenced the fucking crazy woman to go to the fucking psych ward 3 fucking times. 3 fucking times in a matter of a month. And I hate fucking having to play this, but you can't deny this. You can't deny this with this fucking guy. Michelle Koyak even says
You that I'm friends with David Baldo, Noodles. Me and him are arch enemies. We've never been friends. I don't know why you would think that. All I ever thought of you, Ben, was to try to figure out all the effery. It's not as simple as you thought. And it's not as simple as many thought.
It has nothing to do with it. He did not hire me to do that. I threw myself in the pit of fire of hell with all the swatting and the doxing and the death threats. Just trying to figure out what the hell's been going on. No, damn it. That story's all wrong. You're twisting things. You're twisting it, David. He did not hire me. He did not even know I was going to do this. He probably even thought I was just being friends with you. How can I be friends with people that do shit like that? I can't be friends with people that like to hurt others like that.
Ben, you had this woman believe in this shit. You had this woman believe in this shit. She went to the hospital 3 times, Ben, before that happened. 3 fucking times. And you think it wasn't because of that? Wow. Absolutely fucking insane.
No, damn it.
This guy believes that he can say whatever he wants. Whatever he wants about another person, right? Collect money. And think that there aren't these psychopaths out there that believe it. I'm telling you something right now. You guys say, "Oh, Noodles, you play the victim all the time." Okay. So what? At least I'm not accusing people of fucking going out raping people, committing felonies, and then you got fucking Detective Michelle Koyak trying to that's hot on the case, trying to fucking figure it out for you. Ben, you did this, not me, not me. You did this. And she's calling my phone back.
Hello, honey. I just want you to know I love you. I love you, fucking David Baldo. Hope that made you laugh. I always say that name. I do love you, though. Bye, sweetheart.
Do you guys understand what I'm telling you? you understand what I'm telling you? Because of what you did, Ben, I got real people in real life contacting me that are psychotic. You got someone willing to die for you, Ben. You had to cut ties with her, right? Because you found out that she was suicidal. Good job, Ben. Good job. Treacherous old man. Botter, what did Poodles do to you 7 or 9 months ago that made you so butthurt? Well, supposedly, I was contacted by Botter, and it was when Botter was doing the live streams with John, and I wasn't a daredevil enough to start calling people's houses. I don't do that. I didn't think it was cool to harass people in real life. That's why he got mad at me. Sorry. That's something that John wants to do with you. Go right ahead. I'm not doing that. I don't think it's cool. Lolly might. Lolly and John might, but not me. Drunk and high, even sick from both, is double faded. Oh, I didn't know that. Had to leave for a second. It's is it really Bobby McNutt that passed away? I hope not. I hope not. I just found out that someone's father passed away today, last year actually. I didn't even fucking know about it. I don't have no way to get in touch with them. Poodles, what did you do to Potter 8 months ago that I just told you? He should have, instead of sitting there dancing to Bad Boys all them years. Bobby was good. I like Bobby. Unfortunately, he didn't like me. He wanted to kill me. He wouldn't SWAT on live stream. It's all started. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't fucking doing that. I told him. I said, dude, and even I'm telling you something right now. When I had that channel with him, right? When I say with him, I made him admin on my channel. All right. He was giving me all the fucking videos, and he was getting them from Sig, by the way. He was getting them from Sig, getting all the videos and all the music and all this shit. And one day, I went in there to start a fucking live stream, and in the StreamYards, you can pick your avatar, and one of the avatars was John's daughter. It was a picture of John's daughter. And I contacted him about it. I said, dude, no. What are you fucking nuts? I was like, don't ever do that again. And he said, okay, I'm sorry. All right. That's when all the shit happened. They wanted to go after Beasley. They wanted to do all the shit to him. I said, no. I even contacted Woody about it. You can ask Woody. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I don't mind people fucking doing a shit show or whatever like that. But once you start fucking with people like that, no, I'm not doing that. Not only is that illegal, in my opinion, maybe it's not, because they were saying, no, it's not illegal. I told John, I was like, John, don't fucking do that. You don't know, he's lying to you. He's lying to you about everything. And I wish that I had told John sooner about the photo that I found. I eventually did tell John, and that's why John isn't friends with him anymore, or friendly to him. Pete, he showed the paperwork on a stream. It's made up Word document. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You could just fucking, I could do that right now if I had a printer. But you know what I mean. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Where did I put this paperwork that I'm showing you guys? I can make this up too. But what I can't do is I can't make up that fucking case number. There's the case number. arch enemy is the comic is she a comic book character? He was acting very innocent about his involvement with Michelle a few minutes ago. Listen, listen. I have nothing to hide. This guy is being very, very, very trying to stay away from all this for some strange reason. For some strange reason. And I'm telling you right now, I think I'm 2 hours away from this guy. I could be there at 5:16 before dinner to his local police department or any fucking police department he wants me to go to. But again, it won't happen because he doesn't want you to know. The woman's name on the document is Karen Franzenberg at Happy Tales No Kill Animal Shelter. Why was he given $1,600? To capture me. He used my name. He used my name. He said, David from New Jersey. He said, I know it's you. I know it's you, David from New Jersey. He said Noodles. I confronted him about it. He said he didn't know any David from New Jersey. He said he knew a Noodles that he used to have coffee with or something like that. And then now he's saying that he's been stalking my channel for 17 months. Come on. I have the clip. I have the clip. Cab collected money with the idea he would pay a detective to ID Botter. Okay, well, if this is what I'm trying to tell you. If he thinks it's me, no one has to give him money. If you guys think it's me, no one has to give him money. I'll go down there. I'll give you whatever you want, dude. Whatever you want. You want to come into my house, search through everything in my house? Go right ahead. Anything you want. Anything. Again, I've said this before. I've said this before. You guys think it's me, right? What do you need from me to prove that it's me? That I'm hiding from you? Give me a list of things. Give me a list of things. I'll provide it for you. You won't do it. You won't do it. I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah. Yeah, people gave him money. He's claiming that people gave him $1,600. That's what he's claiming. I don't know if that's true. He's been claiming that I'm also a felon, or I'm committing felonies. So why should I'm not going to believe that. Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. And again, I'm going to prove to you that it's not only him stalking me. It's not only him stalking me. I'll prove it to you right now. And you guys can go in there and ask him who this person is. This was only from a couple days ago. Ask him about Jenny M. Why is Jenny M subscribing to me? She's a mod over there. She's a mod over there. Now, you can say people can subscribe to whoever they want. People can subscribe to whoever they want. People can lurk. But why are they lurking? Are they lurking to because they think because they want? Come on, dude. Come on. Fuck these people. And I'm telling you right now, you don't have to lurk. You don't have to lurk. You don't have to raise any money. I'm right here. Tell me where I need to go to provide all this evidence for you to capture me. Where is it? Where's the location? I'm telling you something right now. I'm telling you something right now. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable with the statistics that I just read this afternoon about the homosexuals out there that have high rates of abuse, high rates of stalking, high rates of murder, and he's claiming he's these things. He's claiming that he has PTSD. He's a homosexual. He's a veteran. All this stuff. That's going to raise red flags. What church does he belong to? What church does he belong to? If he's this Christian, what church does he belong to? I've never claimed to be a Jehovah's Witness. I said I've studied with them. You have to be baptized to be a Jehovah's Witness. He claims to be this Christian. Oh my God. Yeah, it's very painful how this. We already talked about that. He was acting very innocent about his involvement with Michelle a few minutes ago. Yeah, we already talked about that. Michelle, that woman's name on the document is Karen. We talked about that. Why was he given $1,600? Fake sickly voice. Pete, I have her email address. People gave him money. Yes. Let's see. PTSD, and he said he on the live stream he owns a gun. Interesting, because if you have PTSD, you can't own a gun. Maybe someone should let the police department know that Cap has a gun. Again, I don't. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. If the guy has PTSD or whatever, if he's that's on him. I'm not into taking anyone's firearms away. Witty gets more views than Camilo and Lolly because they are lame losers. Yeah, you know, Magda, I'm telling you, Witty's the way to go. Witty's a moneymaker. I wanted to tell you something, but I forgot. Hello, anyway. Hey, Tasha, what's up? How are you? Hope everything's going all right. Sorry about street life the other day. That snake. Lolly claims she has PTSD too. When the guy tried to assault her, someone needs to call the cops on Donna. Yeah, everyone's got PTSD. These fucking people. It's the same thing about like this whole gay shit. You know, oh, I'm gay. I can't do anything wrong. Guess what? Guess what? According to wait, what the fuck was it? According to queercrime.com, according to queercrime.com, if you're gay, yes, you could do a lot of the bad things. Wishbone. You could be a very terrible person. According to queercrime.com. Notifying the the police department about Cab 7 having a gun could be a positive outcome. For who? For who? Maybe he'll use it on himself, and everyone will be a lot richer. Everyone will be able to fucking be able to pay for an extra cup of coffee. You're going to do panels soon. Who? I already forgot about him. Yes. I don't know why. He's doing that. He should have Tasha. He should have came to you and said, "Hey, would you do the interview?" That's what he should have done in Street Life. You should have done that. You should have done that with Tasha. You want that you went about that all wrong. Lolly's PTSD is activated when Richie Valens plays. Really? Oh, Donna. Oh, that's right. The Kevin Spacey out. Yes. Noodles, are you going to do panels? Yeah, of course. I'm always willing to do panels. If this guy wants to listen, I'll go up on this guy's fucking panel right now. I'll go up on this guy's panel right now. He won't fucking do it. He's a scumbag. Yeah, that's right, Brian Sullivan. Everyone's fucking got that shit. Everybody. Everybody I know claims to have PTSD. Everybody. It's so ridiculous. YouTube is like Days of Our Lives these days. Yes, it is. Tasha Teeling, you shouldn't have beat our no, dude. Listen, Street Life, dude. I'm telling you, man. Tasha can get you a lot of views, and you're gonna blow it, dude. You're gonna blow it. Somebody else that is always after Brian Fritz wanted an interview. I got interviewed by an award-winning reporter. Snake Life barely qualifies to Fritz. No, listen. He's got to practice. He's got to practice. He'll get there. I promise. I promise. Is RV Davy like a sex predator of some sort? I'm starting to get the inclination that yes, he is. According to what people are telling me, you got to watch out with him. Cab 7 is riding coattails. Happy no kill. Days of Our Lives on crack. Yeah. Well, I remember I went to Life with Linda, and I said, Linda, we can turn this into a soap opera. She was down. She was down, but you know, yeah, sands through the hourglass. So again, there's really nothing I could do about this. I've offered myself up. I want to throw myself into the fire, like Michelle K did. Any device you want from me, anytime. Name the place. It could be at your police department, at my police department, anything you want, Cab. You got it. Just to prove you wrong, so that we can finally put this to bed and I can run my mouth about you nonstop. Nonstop. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to make tons of videos proving that you're wrong, proving what you did and what you tried to do. All right. And Cab, if you truly believed it was me, I'm telling you right now, you're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking asshole the way you went about it. You could have called me. You could have done anything. I've given out tons of information. You never contacted anybody. Nothing. You're a real fucking asshole. Oh man. Cab just jumped off the air, probably lurking in here now. Of course he is. Of course he is. Let's go, Brandon. That's right. Never saw Linda. Only I saw Linda. Invited her to the house, but ignored me. What? When did that happen? Oh, he'll get the oxygen. Remember when he had a stroke? Remember when he had a stroke and he was telling everyone, "Oh, I'm going to quit smoking." Remember that? Oh yeah. Oh, did you see her? She did. Yeah, she ain't gonna come over, Woody. She ain't gonna come over. Woody, you want to talk about a catfish or a troll? She's an ugly woman. This woman is worse than you think. I think. But anyway, again, whatever Cab 7 wants from me, whatever he needs from me to prove that I am the swatter, I'm willing to give up. Again, I've just dropped the bomb on this guy by telling him, "Hey, listen, whoever was doing this to you had a VPN. Well, guess what? Guess what? I never had a VPN. I might have exposed that once or twice, but maybe no one believed me. Maybe no one believed me. So this will prove once and for all that I haven't been doing anything. I never did anything. I wasn't involved in anything. Um, and you can go to your cops about that, and I will, if you want, anytime you want, Cab. Because if you live in Lebanon, I think that's what tops maybe 3 hour drive. I can be out there. I'll be out there just to do this to you, just to prove, just to rub it in your face. I want to rub this in your face so bad, and I want to rub it in the face of all your fucking supporters and all your subscribers to show them what a bunch of fucking scumbags they were, and what a bunch of a big scumbag you are. All right. So anytime you want, Cab, anytime I'll be there. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna go watch some porn. Bye. Fuck you, Ben.